Hello, it's me, R.R. Lee, and this is the Bahadur Dexterity. Our target is the headmaster of the school. He is at the top of this building that we're about to go into. He is trying to write a novel. He will never be able to finish that novel because sadly we have to kill him with the battle axe that is on the other side of this building. Very complicated construction it is, and we're going to distract him because we are trespassing. We need to wait for him to look to the left before we pass by, because he always looks to the left, and if we crouch run by like the gremlin that we are, he is going to see us every single time. So we just need to do that so that we can get around him, and then do this little platforming section all the way around, because the battle axe is stuck in the air conditioner for some reason. We just take that and then go back around. It disappears, it evaporates into nothingness after we take it. I don't know where Agent 47 puts it that allows him to continue to maneuver around on this, but we have it now in our inventory. And I have no idea how someone was able to get it over here and put it into the air conditioner, but we can kill him now with it. So we're just going to throw it at the back of his head, and we can leave. We don't need to hide his body, because no one is going to come up here. In the event that someone notices something and they get a little bit suspicious, then they may come up here, and we would have to hide his body then, but so long as we're unnoticed by everyone around us, which is the main goal of this, no one's gonna come upstairs. And that is level 1 done. See, a little bit under 2 minutes for that. Now for level 2. We have to kill this guy as the headmaster, the guy that we just killed. Now our new target is downstairs. Isn't exactly the right word. Let's go down. He's down the pipe that is on the side of the building that we are platforming across to get the battle axe. He is right down there having a conversation with another militant, another army guy. What are they talking about? They're talking about... What are they talking about again? They're talking about the main militant guy, the one that's trying to stage the coup with the other guy in the turtleneck in the other building. Who is supposed to be getting a massage. I can't think of his name. I don't know much about this level. I can't remember a lot about it because this is my least favorite map out of all of them. This is my least favorite. I imagine everyone hates it because this one has the least amount of escalation contracts out of all of them, I believe. So even the developers don't like this one. And Agent 47, if you could just climb across, that would be great. I don't know why, but sometimes he will go to the thing that is farther away, like regular NPCs, instead of distracting the one closest. They will sometimes be distracted, the ones that are farther away. So we just throw that at the back of his head, take his clothes, climb back up. We have a very nice chapeau. If you don't know what a chapeau is, it means hat in Cajun French. It is a very nice chapeau, and we are going to just do this. We're going to shoot this wall, and if you look at the mini-map, you can see that we are no longer trespassing. We're no longer trespassing. We do a little bit of tomfoolery with this. If we were another couple pixels to the side, then we would have a problem. But by shooting that wall to distract them, we can just wait for him to turn around and eject him. The person that he was talking to will just go back to his post. He will walk away in the other direction, so we don't have to worry about that. And he very rarely looks this way towards him. You see, he even fell down behind a piece of cover. So even if he would look in our general direction, he wouldn't see the body. So it's completely fine. Completely free and clear. to do this one. Now, the other levels of this, that's where it gets complicated.
Nice day for it, isn't it?
That's where this starts being a problem, and if you would just let me around. I don't know why, sometimes NPCs you can run through them after holding up long enough, but other times no, they are just solid walls. And that is that one done. Now for this fun part, we have to break into the safe. The safe is in the school, so we are going to be starting in the school as a militant. Here we go! So this guy can recognize us. We're just gonna crouch run over, and we're gonna take this wrench. That is our distraction item. We're gonna throw it on the stairs. He's gonna turn around and look at it.
Whoa.
And as soon as he's not looking, we're going to trigger the fire alarm. And we're gonna run all the way over to the room. They are going to evacuate. And they will not recognize us so long as we do not stay in their field of view for a long enough period of time. You can see the suspicion bar fill up all the way. Well, the suspicion point, it gets really pointy at us, but because they are in a panic state, they do not care enough to recognize us, so we can just run by. As long as we don't like literally stay in front of their face for a few seconds and we are constantly moving, they won't recognize us. They won't recognize us and what we're doing. And from here, we can just go across and get the battle axe, and we do the same as before. By the time we kill the headmaster, they should be done panicking, and our next target, the other militant guy, the soldier, he should be in his position of having a conversation with the other guy, or he will be standing off to the side. Like from where we lure him, he's going to be at the opposite end. So we're going to throw this to distract him, and we're going to pick it up. And
man. What are you, 46, 48?
I messed that up. Let me just try that again. It's because I went pick it up and he saw me. So come over here, El Chapo.
Dude, cut it out now or I'll get someone, okay? Seriously, I will.
Let's try that again. Oh, nope, he's gonna walk away. Never mind. Third time is not the charm. I did it in 2. I only had to throw the axe 2 times to get it. Isn't that fantastic? And we're gonna drop that over here. Don't need it to kill the other guy. I'm definitely not killing him with a battle axe. That would ruin everything. That's why I have the lethal syringe, and he's taking a smoke. So he's gonna go walk over there where those 6 green barrels are. Or is it 4? No, it's 5 actually. He's gonna go over there when he's done smoking. So when he's done, he just dropped it and rubbing his foot. He's putting it out. He's gonna turn away. We can slide down the pipe. And we are going to run after him and inject him. We're gonna inject him with this. His other friend that he was talking to is way off over there to the right of him. He's not gonna see what we're doing. We're behind cover. That is our poison kill. And unnoticed kill. Screen did not change. No one saw what we're doing, so we can climb back up, change into our other outfit, and leave. Oh, I hate this map. I hate this map. I hate all of the platforming. There's about a minute of platforming, just climbing across this side of the building to the other to get the battle axe. Each time, I hate that. I hate that. It is so slow. It's so slow, but we get a free pass now. We can just leave like this.
Hello, recruit.
Excuse you. Excuse you. Official military business. Everyone out of my way. Scoot. Move over. I got important official military business to do outside of this map. Thank you. For the next level, The hardest of the complications, I would say. Things have changed now. So the things that have changed is the location of the safe and where the battle axe is now. And I say that this is the hardest, but it's only because of the opening 30 seconds of this, where we need to open the safe. And they cannot be looking in our direction for a good 5 seconds while we do this. No one is, so we can open this. And while we're doing this, anyone can look in our direction at any given time. See, someone was looking in our direction, but they turned their head back around. If they would have continued to look at us, then they would have been fully suspicious of us and we would have to restart this level. I say hardest, but it's more like inconvenient, and the battle axe is over here on the sofa. This one is more inconvenient because if they just decide to look at us for a little too long, then we have to restart. That's an annoyance more than anything. But we can run out now. We have the axe. We don't have to climb to the other side to the air conditioner. We can just go straight to the headmaster now.
What's going on out here? I'm coming home.
And he's right there on the other side. Who's probably going to be smoking again. Probably going to be smoking again when we come back down. Just going to go up the pipe.
Stand down,
now, about why I don't like this map, it is because of all of the people on this map. There's just so many NPCs. There is a lot of NPCs on the Paris map, for example. But the Paris map is smaller. There's different floors. This is essentially one big level. It is just so complex, and there's not a lot of fun, I'm going to say, in this. There's not a lot of fun. There's so much. It's so much like a maze. That would be why I don't like it. That, and because a lot of the things to get around is just constantly climbing up pipes or on ledges. Is just annoying. Come over here. That is why there is a hit out on this man. That is why Agent 47 has to kill him. Because he is responsible for this annoyance.
Sir, you're gonna have to
I doubt the headmaster is. You know, he's just trying to write his book up there. If anyone's to blame, it is definitely this guy. I'm gonna shoot the wall. And that should get him to come over here. And he's going to stare at the other end of the wall like an idiot. Oh, that's just fantastic. Yeah, there's nothing on that concrete wall, is there? Nothing? Nothing? I guess you better go back to your post then, huh? Oh. Oh my. Not smart. Yeah, you're right. You're pretty not smart, my guy. I agree with that. I agree. And he's gonna come over here. How nice of him to come over here to this isolated area. How sweet. How sweet. He's gonna die. He already died by the time I was saying that sentence. That is just fantastic. And we're gonna leave again. This is another reason why I don't like this well, not this escalation, this map. All of the exits are so far away. All of the exits are so far away. There is... How many exits are on this map? How many exits? There's the main one where we start. There's the Humvee. We could take that military vehicle if we wanted. There's a car in the basement of the business one. And there's two other ones. There's two other ones like this where we just go to the edge of the map, like where they sell the carpets and stuff. They're just all so far and out of the way. Actually, yeah. Yep. Yeah, they're pretty far. Even if I would get the key for the Humvee, it would take about the same amount of time to leave. And now we can't change our disguise. We have to stay as the headmaster after we change into it. So everything that we did for level 4, we have to do for this level again, except for when we leave, we have to leave as the headmaster. Pretty simple. He's not looking in our direction, so we can pull this. And is anyone going to be looking at us while we break into the safe? No. Also no.
Man, I have nothing to report.
Right? No. No one. He looked at us for a little bit, but not enough to get fully suspicious, so I'm just going to take that and leave. Goodbye. They are already evacuated from over here. That was pretty quick. We can take the battle axe out of this leather couch. It really brought the room together, but I got to take it with me. I'm sure that they will understand when they come back and it's not there.
Okay, we need to.
That's something else I don't understand. You can take a bunch of stuff, especially illegal items like guns and mines and, well, this battle axe. It'll just be missing when people come back to where it was. And they won't find that suspicious at all.
It looks clear. Over.
They won't think that that's weird. They'll think, oh yes, it must belong to that guy. You know, this is my room filled with my belongings, but it is perfectly normal for someone else to take it. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Maybe on a higher difficulty, like on professional or master, they'll think that, but on this one, they're just like, yes, please steal from me. It is okay for you to do this. It is morally correct for you to do this. And since I threw that without it being in his view, he was able to come and look at it instead of being a large pain in my behind and saying, hey, what are you doing? Are you crazy? No, I just want you to leave so that I can get out of here more quickly. I just want you to not waste my time, headmaster. Like, I'm really sorry for killing you. The headmaster really doesn't deserve that. Military guys are staging a coup, so I really don't care about them. They are compliant in this. Gonna come around?
Sir, stop that.
Yes,
Not
yes,
proving
yes. It
anything.
is okay for me to be here. I'm not trespassing. Look, do you see any dots on my mini map? No, that is because I'm not trespassing. That's what you get. That's what you get for yelling at me, sir. And you see, he's not looking in this direction. He's just looking straight ahead like a robot. He doesn't look around. All of the other NPCs, they'll look left and right, forward, up, down. Some of them will like pace a little bit. They'll shift their weight from side to side. Not that guy. After his friend leaves, he don't care. He don't give a shit. He's just like, I'm sure he's fine. You know, I'm sure that he's fine. I don't know why I picked up the battle. Oh yeah, for a distraction item, but we just gotta wait. We literally just have to wait
Political thriller.
for these two guys to leave. Because if we throw a distraction item, they'll just go back to where they were and continue the conversation. Sometimes distracting NPCs will let them stop what they're doing. Like if you bump into them, sometimes they'll leave. Other times, they will continue what they're doing. It just depends on what NPC it is. But for me, when I tried distracting them before, they just looked at it and then walked back to where they were and continued their conversation. So we're just gonna wait for both of them to leave. He's coming in. After he's far enough in, we can just leave. And she's gonna go really far away and look at that wall. So she's not gonna recognize us. No one's gonna see us. And we get to leave the level with all 5 levels completed. Silent Assassin with a very nice hat. We got a whole chapeau out of that. Vintage, ivory or tan. Ivory or tan, either way, a very nice hat. Added to Agent 47's collection. And I don't get a picture for that because I accidentally did it in practice. And oops, it wasn't 5 stars, so I had to do it over again. Sorry about that, but it will be in the thumbnail. It'll be in the thumbnail. I'd like to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you'll enjoy the next one as well. Goodbye.